I love being in Michigan auto law because I think the people here are, to be quite honest, are very different. And thankfully, most people aren't involved in significant automobile crashes. I mean, most people are involved in ones where they don't have any injuries, and they're very lucky about that. Most people don't appreciate just the devastation that occurs from an automobile crash, and their life is turned upside down. I mean, most people are going through their days the same way, and then in a matter of an instant, their whole life has changed. And the insurance companies aren't there to help people, and you're the one who has to give them that comfort throughout the entire time. And that's, to me, the most rewarding thing of what we do. And there's lawyers that are on every corner that say that they can handle automobile cases, and anyone can handle an automobile case, but very few people can handle a case right. From speaking with defense attorneys, they say most people don't do an adjuster's deposition, or don't do it the right way, or don't make sure that there's no holes in their cases and things like that. That's just not what happens here. Everyone can be essentially an automobile accident attorney, but most people can't do it the right way, and this firm does it the right way. I worked with her for probably a year and a half, and there's 3 different firms essentially that said no to her case. She came to us, and I just really liked her, and I believe that she was pretty significantly injured. She had a whole series of pre-existing conditions, but I knew that she was injured from this crash. And by the time that it was all said and done, not only did we get her a good recovery on her third-party case, but we got her everything that was owed on her PIP case, as well as interest and attorney's fees. So she ended up not being the ones responsible for paying our attorney's fees. And she brought up in passing, I don't eat sweets, but she asked me what my favorite dessert would be. And again, I didn't tell her I don't eat sweets, but I told her that apple pie was my favorite dessert. And on the day of the disbursement, she brought in a homemade apple pie. She said she never made one before, but she had to make one for me because that was my favorite dessert. Something which is interesting about me is, a lot of our clients say that people don't really understand, what it's like to be in their position. And to a certain extent, that's true. Most people don't understand. But I've torn my ACL 3 times. I've undergone 3 major surgeries. I don't have a right ACL anymore. So that's interesting because most people, have fully working legs and everything, but it also helps me relate to the clients. And when they say, I don't think people really get what it's like to be in my position, I can kind of tell them that I do, because I've had 3 major surgeries.